From AAAFx, this is Chris taking a look at dollar yen. Dollar yen has rallied to that 145 yen level I was talking about ahead of the jobs report on Friday. At this point, I would anticipate a little bit of a pullback, kind of neither here nor there. I'm not overly concerned about it, but here's your 4-hour chart. That pullback, I believe, will probably end up being a buying opportunity. What you really need to pay attention to would be the 10-year yield. If the yield starts to spike again, that is going to make this leapfrog 145. If we get an initial sell-off after the jobs number, which very well could be the case, I'm going to have on one screen the dollar yen and on the other the 10-year yield, which you can get on TradingView. Watch that in real time. And if that yield drops, and then starts to turn around, I'm going to pay very close attention to the dollar yen and buy there. Again, we could just go straight up in the air, and that's very possible. It just depends on what the announcement is. The better the announcement, the more likely it is to bring in higher interest rates, because traders will assume that the Fed will stay tight for longer. And if that's the case, this pair will go higher. If it's a little bit of a miss, it could pull back into support. Keep in mind that the jobs number tends to be very noisy that day. And on top of that, quite often you have people rethinking, the initial reaction more often than not actually isn't the full story for the day. So be very cautious with that. I would like to buy dips, but if I don't get that opportunity, I'm comfortable buying above 145 on a daily close.
AAAFx.